Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel this weekend. My name is Jeff, and today we're reacting to the second music video subunit release from ATEEZ's latest comeback. This one is It's You. I know there's 3 members as part of this. I don't know which 3 members it is. I'm looking forward to this one. We did Matz last week. We're doing It's You this week. This coming week, I think it's Tuesday, if I recall correctly, the release schedule. There will be another video from another unit, and then one final one the next Tuesday. So plan to do those. I know the ATEEZ videos don't get a lot of views here, but they're still fun. So let's check this one out. I'm planning to do at least 3 videos this weekend. If I can get those 3 done, then I will try to get to some more of the request queue. But without any further ado, let's head over and check out It's You from ATEEZ. All right, so this one's about 4 minutes long. All right, let's go. So this looks like they're at the same place, that record store or whatever, that Matz was at. Heavy synthesizer action, okay. This chorus is addictive. I saw that bar coming. I still liked it. Those vocals, the ad-lib in the back, man. That was good. All right. So, first impression, really enjoyed the song. It definitely was heavy on the vocal synthesizer effects. Um, I think for me personally, I think this song is more to my liking in terms of like what I appreciate musically as compared to Matt's. Like Matt's was good. It was loud. It was in your face. It was confident. It had solid flow with the raps. This song was more melodic, which is typically more what I go for, even though I do like the raps quite a bit actually. Um, at first I couldn't tell, and honestly I'm still not 100% sold that I'm correct, but at first I thought this was a song. I've mentioned this in multiple videos that especially when a song seems romantic, it could be expressed to a love interest or it could be talking about the fandom. And I was leaning towards this being aimed at the fandom until it hammered home the part about just the two of us. Now, theoretically, the fandom could be like one person could be an avatar for the entire fandom, but they also mentioned the "on my body till the break of dawn." I don't think it's talking about the fandom here. But what I did like, especially, and we'll go back over it. I know some of the ATEEZ lore, not enough of it to be coherent, but I know some of it. And part of the lore is that I don't know if it's an alternate world or just like an underground, but whatever it is, there's a place where like music and emotion and all that has been taken away, if I'm correctly correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it was taken away or it's just gone, or it's being censored by the government. I forget which one you guys actually told me it was. But where I was going with that is that when they show different images here, and especially lyrically, they talk about like making this world just the two of us. Uh, it seems like they may be in that world and they're connecting with someone, but that person, whether they're not allowed to feel or can't feel, I'm not sure, but it seems like they are wanting to create a world at least where just the two of them can express themselves freely with each other. So let's go back and watch this again. And lyrically, I'll break down what I can. Again, it's kind of hard since I don't know the lore, and I don't even know if this actually ties into the lore, but I feel like it does. Just kind of taking a guess, though. Trauma. Ain't that the truth? So, right here, I think is and I'd have to go back and look at the other video, but I could have sworn this was the little record store or whatever that Matz was in, and the people were like kind of destroying it and all that. I thought that was the same place, or at least designed to look like the same place, but again, could be wrong. Nice little pupil constriction there because of the light. And then we get this weird, like, pixelated almost image of the different guys. And I don't know, something about that interested me. I don't know what it is. It's eye-catching because it's so different. It's like a negative image. But also because the way we transition to this this part here is we've gone into the pupil, right? So the camera has zoomed in, and we still have that black space when we see the negative figures, and it's like they're a ring around the pupil. So already just talking about like dancing and like having the beat getting ready nonstop. Like he's ready all the time. But that also matters because visually we see different signs. This one says, yes, we're open. And that and this neon sign over here, like, oh, we always love the voice. Like, those are the focal points visually. But I mean, if you do look closer, you see closed over here. So it's a little bit different. But the reason I point that out is because lyrically we're talking about nonstop, 24/7. But this place behind him isn't open. It's a contrast, and then of course, like I said, we have the sign that we are open over here. Not sure how any of that ties together necessarily, but it's just an interesting to me visual contrast from the lyric. That was also a cool little cinema piece. Is right when he says flashing light, the little what is this called? It's not a marquee. I'll just call it display window. The display window like starts flashing. And then we get the other people pop up there. Creepy. Hold on. What was no parking, 24 active drive? I thought I said something about 24/7 up there. Okay, someone tell me, when we saw the video Crazy Form, this guy right here, is he the same guy that was dancing on top of the car? Because if not, he has a similar fluidity to his movement. Almost like this rubber band type of quality. Visually, though, I really like what's coming up. He says dance like a hurricane. Of course, he's dancing wild. But this, where the plane just comes and vanishes. Now he's trapped in this cage, which that's a metaphor. Obviously, being trapped, we'll come back to that later. But he can feel the presence. But you know, you're not there, or this person's not there, or maybe they are there, but something is between them. Like he can't quite reach out to them. Once again, headed towards eternity, dedicating multiple songs to them. And then right there, we get another cage metaphor, except this time it's the bird being let out of the cage. So getting that freedom. Transitionally, though, it was interesting because that one bird becomes CGI'd into multiple birds, and that's how we fade transition to the next scene. So this part right here is part of, like, that line is why I still wasn't sold that this was just a one-person love interest thing. Because my song for you is spreading all over the world. Now, sure, that could be this song that I'm hoping reaches you where you are. But it could just be, like I said, like, trying to reach either the fans, or within the lore, it could be trying to reach the people in general. Nice little screwed down piece here. Not sure whose voice that is, though. Very artistic dance there, and almost interpretive dance. So this part here, and all the big birds watching him in the cage. Turnabout's fair play, right? But freely, without any distractions, delightfully, no boundaries in our dreams. Like, he wants to create this world, even if it's a dream world, where they can be free. Just for us. This might be my favorite part, even though I saw it coming, because everything ties together in this one line here. Well, this one couplet. So, prepared just for us, a Neverland in a fantasy. So, of course, if you've heard the story of Peter Pan, the Lost Boys, all that, in Neverland, you know, Peter Pan, especially if you're familiar with the actual animated film Peter Pan, you know, Peter Pan was a boy who couldn't grow up or didn't want to grow up, but he brought the girl with him. I think her name was Jane, but I don't remember. But he brought her to Neverland, and it was like this fantasy world where they could be together. But he says a Neverland in a fantasy, never-ending flying, because they couldn't fly, or at least she couldn't fly until they were in Neverland. Well, technically she could fly once they put pixie dust on her, but the whole point was so that she could go to Neverland. But also, not just the lyrics, but they also pick him up and simulate this flying too, which is another reason why I really enjoyed this part. A Peter Pan donning wings. So donning wings, obviously, like putting on your wings so you can fly. Yeah, just all that whole piece right there. Visually, choreo, lyrically, that was the moment for me. Perfect in this song. Nice little whisper to draw the attention there before the chorus. Choreo designed to be very sensual here. That was another cool transition here. So he reaches out and snaps, and as he snaps, we get that negative image again. Right there. I can't believe I timed that perfectly. All right. Because it's like one frame. Well, maybe not one frame, but very few frames. So we get that negative image, and then boom, transition. Broken glass here, like breaking free. Bringing back this line of like, let's take off. So earlier we talked about the Peter Pan donning wings, taking flight, this Neverland fantasy. Well, you also saw earlier in the video where he said dance like a hurricane or something like that. But visually we saw the plane coming in. So taking off, you know, playing back to that image of the airplane. And to the own world where he's already talked about making this dream world. Alright guys, that was the reaction for ATEEZ, It's You. Let me see, this is, I'm going to do my best to read the Hangul. I don't actually know their names. The only person's name I actually know is Mingi. So this is Yeosang and San, who, I know, oh wait, I do know San, he's the leader, right? And then there's, Wooyoung, I might have gotten one of the letters wrong. But all right, so that's who was in this subunit. Really enjoyed this song. I think I liked it better than Matz, even though I did enjoy Matz as well. Interpretation, not as locked in on this one. I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. I have a general idea of where we're going with it, but I'm not convinced that I'm right, or even that I may be on the right path. So if you've got anything to add to the interpretation here, definitely drop it in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the other two music videos from ATEEZ that are going to be coming out. Like I said, there's 2 more subunit songs that they're releasing videos for, 1 each week for the rest of the month. So stay tuned for those. Those will be here on the channel as well. Maybe not the day that they come out, obviously, like this one wasn't, but they will be here. So thanks for checking this one out, everybody, and I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, guys.